Hey everybody, welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. If you wonder why there's a smile on my face, I bet you guys heard about a little Captain Marvel news. I should have my Captain Marvel shirt for this. Captain Marvel 2 has been announced. Now granted, it hasn't been officially announced by Disney yet, but basically all the big sites are like, yep, it's announced. And all the big sites are reporting that not only is it announced, there are 3 things that we know. Now, it's still kind of a mystery. We don't know. There are 3 things that I'm 95% on. 1, that the directors are not coming back. The directors and the director writing and the writer aren't coming back for the sequel. The sequel is going to take place in present day. Ooh. And they're aiming for 2020 for early 2023 or late 2022. So this movie is going to be coming out either 2 years from now or 3 years from now, or a little less than 3 years from now. So this movie is right around. This movie is going to be coming in hot, and like I said, the big news is that they're doing it, that they have it in production. The thing is, there is a set of people online, and like anyone who's watching my videos know, there's a set of people online who thought that there wasn't gonna be a Captain Marvel 2. Oh, Brie Larson. Marvel trying to replace Brie Larson. Marvel needs Spider-Man to make Brie Larson likable. No. I'm like, can you calm the fuck down? They got freaking, what's it? We Got It Covered or someone like that. One of those shit sites talking about some Brie Larson's asking, negotiate. I'm like, negotiating what? She already signed her contract. There ain't nothing to negotiate. Maybe she can get a raise. Maybe if it gets better. But granted, like someone also said, her starting movie was $1 billion grosser, which is kind of crazy to think. That's her first movie. And like the people who thought that they weren't going to make a sequel to $1 billion movie have lost your goddamn minds. Captain Marvel is a $1 billion movie. And frankly, if you guys saw my review of Captain Marvel, I gave it a 7.5 because I didn't think it was Marvel's best, but I still thought it was an enjoyable movie. That movie gets better and better every time I watch it. It's great. I know. Marvel guy, shoot me. Bam. The movie gets better and better every time I watch it. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it, but it's as if like my expectations and like because you saw me, I was batting for this movie so hard. I wanted Captain Marvel to be Black Panther. Like I'm talking about, this movie's great, gets nominated for Oscars, fuck everybody. But it wasn't that. And the initial shock of it not being as good as I wanted it to be kind of hit me. I still had fun watching it. I still had a good time. I gave it a 7.5. But now that shock's gone, it's been almost a year now. I watched that movie now because it's on Disney Plus, and I'm like, this is a very good origin story. This is a really good, solid origin story movie. It sets the table. It sets the relationships. It does more world building. It sets up more future events. It sets up her relationship. Oh, what's gonna happen with the Supreme Intelligence? Sets up the mystery of what the Supreme Intelligence looks like. It sets up so many other things, and that's what I'm here to talk about mostly. Is what the sequel could go into. The sequel to Captain Marvel is going to be an interesting one because first of all, they've already established she's been out in outer space for 30 years. Well, more than 30 years now because the MCU fast-forwarded 5 years. So she's been out in space for 35 years. Because she left in 1995? No, so maybe she has been out in 35. I think she left in like 90 or 95? I can't remember what date that the events in Captain Marvel take place. I think it's 1995 or like 1994 or something like that. And she didn't return until 2019. And then 5 years passed. So yeah, she's been gone for quite some time. She's been in outer space, just blanket statement, she's been in outer space for a very long time. And from what we gather, she's been in outer space basically playing space cop. But the question is, why haven't we seen her? Because we should at least have heard the Guardians mention her or talk about her. But we haven't heard the Guardians mention or talk about her. So what I'm guessing is she's been in outer space raging a one-woman war on the Kree Empire. Because that explains why we really haven't seen a lot of the Kree either, because they've been dealing with their own war front, fighting other people and also fighting this woman. And the idea that, that they can play with, which is an idea that I think personally, I think they set up in the first Captain Marvel. I mean, in Endgame is the idea of her stretching herself too thin. Now, I might stop the video here because I really want to dedicate some time to my ideas about Captain Marvel 2. I make a whole video about that. But I just wanted to tell you guys, I am excited about this Captain Marvel 2 coming. I knew it was coming. Everyone did. But there'll be haters and people who are like, oh, maybe. There's already people who are like, maybe they're trying, maybe Captain Marvel 2 won't have Brie Larson. Maybe they'll have a different. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. It's gonna have Brie Larson. It's gonna be Captain Marvel 2. They're gonna continue their stories. They're bringing on new directors, which is a good thing because like I said, I like Captain Marvel 2. I mean, Captain Marvel. I enjoy it more and more and more. I see it. But I have to admit that the weakness of the movie comes from the fact that the directors of the movie could not handle the scale. I could feel it. Like the Russo brothers scaled up. You know, they did Winter Soldier, low ground as you can get. The Civil War, it's a little bit higher. Then Infinity War and then Endgame. You know what I mean? But Captain Marvel, you're already starting high. You know what I mean? You're starting from a James Gunn level. No, I've seen a lot of people say that they need a James Gunn or a Ryan Coogler-like person who can handle this kind of height of, you know, ability. Cause she's Superman, man. She's super powered. She's got so much power, and she's got so, and her world is so different than being just grounded that you need a director who can handle it. And these guys, while I thought they did a good job, could not quite handle it to bring out the full capability that movie should have had. So I hope those guys fall on their feet, but they need new blood on this movie. They need new blood on this movie. They need new writers on this movie. They already got the writer from WandaVision to work on this movie, the first script. Which if you don't know Hollywood lingo, a script is written and then rewritten a bunch of times, and then it's given to different people who put their own take on it, who look at it, and then, you know, the movie, and then the producers and whatnot look at the scripts and go which one will work the best, and they pick and choose pieces, which is why when you see writing credits, a lot of times there's a lot of writers on it. Like for Doctor Strange, Scott Derrickson was a writer on that movie, but there was also 2 other people who were writers on that movie, and they were writers on that movie because either there's a lot of ideas from each of their renditions that get kept in. Same reason why Edgar Wright was listed as a writer on Ant-Man, because they kept a lot of his ideas. So that's kind of what's going to happen here. There's a lot of writers going to work on this script. I hope they bring in some fresh blood, and also in a great director. They're looking for a female director. Of course, they're looking for a female director. Oh man, could you imagine if they can get like Deborah Chow? And yeah, man, they get Deborah Chow, that'd be great. So thank you guys for coming to Comedy Movie Show. Are you excited for Captain Marvel 2? I am pumped. Fuck all the haters. Captain Marvel. Thank you guys for coming to Comedy Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.